Hi guys, you're back on the Mastiff channel. So today we've got something different for you today. So we're going to be talking a bit about coaching, but not from me telling you how coaching actually works or doesn't work for people. You have to hear it from people that have been using coaching as well. So we've got a guy here today, Dave Jones. He's a local player here in Perth. Good player, what I call a dangerous player. He's not the guy you want to get drawn against when you turn up and you look at the bit of paper that tells you who you're playing. You don't really want his name on there. Not in the early rounds, believe me. So Dave's been here for coaching before, but this video should be for all darts coaches, not for me, for all darts coaches. So this is going to come from a guy that I rate as a really straight shooter, a really honest guy, wouldn't bullshit, straight up front. He'll tell you how it's worked for him and other people that he knows. So we'll have that. Plus, his darts just got delivered here as well. So he just got a new set of the new Damon Hetas. So we'll give you a look at them, which are the new Harrows with the changeable points in them, with the Harrows system in them. So we'll give you a quick look at them as well while you're here. Quick update on the training aid for your follow through and keeping your arms straight. We tested it this week and it worked great. It worked really good, so we're really pleased with that. So I had faith in it anyway, but you got to test it, and we did test it and it worked absolutely great. So we're going to keep going with that as part of the coaching. Now, if you remember us way back now, we done a video on boards, and I was telling you what my favourite board is, and I said I would keep you up to date on how long this is lasting, this board. Well, again, here it is, it's still here, still looks good. 7 months, gets battered every day, obviously. Look, what can I say? I don't need to say anything there, really. So after 7 months of use, I can't see any other board out there looking like that. That's amazing. Still my favourite board. Now, Jonesy's just hit 2 180s. It's a pity we weren't videoing with 2 different sets of darts. So that's Jonesy's. Believe me, he's a very decent player. So his darts got delivered here from On Point Darts. So that's another thing that I want to let anybody in Perth know. If you can't get to go and pick your darts up and you don't want to wait for them to get delivered, Lewis is quite happy to drop them here and you can pick them up here. It's not a problem. Also, there will be an announcement, like I said last time, from On Point Darts. I'm just sworn to secrecy and I can't say anything, but there will be something coming up for Christmas. And it's quite a big thing, and there will be a really good giveaway as well. Right guys, we're up to 835 at the last look subscribers, or 865, so we only need 135 to hit the magic 1,000, which will really help us, and then we can really help you. So without further ado, I'm going to pass you over now and I'm going to start asking Dave some questions, and Dave can have a chuck while he's answering them, because I'm sure he's champing at the bit to use his new Damon Heta darts anyway. Right, I've got Dave Jones here, so he's going to be having a chuck now. I'm going to ask Dave some questions about coaching. So when did you decide, Dave, that coaching might be a thing for you?
I made a decision early on, quite a while ago, that I wanted to do it. Couldn't find any information on, or a lot of information on people that did it in person, just online. Then there was the price, and it just, time got away from me. Eventually I seen Mastiff come up, so I thought I'd look into it. We talked well, the price was right. I thought, okay, I'll give it a crack. There's nothing to lose. I won't be turning back now.
So would you say that darts coaching's worked for you?
Oh, absolutely. It's like any sport, you need some sort of guidance to help keep you pushing further and further. Whether that's a mentor or a coach or both, most coaches become mentors. So yeah, I believe everyone needs a coach to a certain degree, even if it's just to sharpen up every now and then or starting from scratch. I think it's a necessity if you want to be decent.
So you actually know there's a few guys that you've actually told from when you first came here to come here.
Yeah.
So how have they improved? Have they improved as well through coaching?
Oh, absolutely. The consistency, much like my improvement, has just come from consistent straight throwing. That's been the biggest part of it. But then along the way, they've learned numbers, board management, all the little things, the counting and checkouts and stuff, all the things that come along with darts. But the main thing that I can see everyone improving in is just straight, honest, consistent darts.
Now, I'll just let you know here, Dave actually runs a club. It's called the Victoria Park Carlisle Darts Club, if I'm saying that right, Dave.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
And how many teams do you sort of operate under that banner?
We had, this year in the PDMDA, we had 1 A-grade team and 4 B-grade teams, 6-man teams. I think we've got a total of about 35 high 30s members, ranging from first starters to sort of your 65 and 70 average players, so, and everywhere in between.
So do you think that it's helped your teams as well, the coaching thing? Do you think it's actually helped your teams to progress?
Yeah, big time. We were a club that was at a spot where, even though we have a broad range of, or a broad demographic of people, there is a lot of beginners. So putting teams together is hard. You can't have a team full of beginners. So people that weren't quite ready at the start of the year, that seen a bit of coaching, all of a sudden excelled them that little bit further, that you give that confidence that you can chuck them in a team with a few beginners and they're going to help them keep their head above water and keep pushing.
So really, if you had any advice to, and I'm not talking about coming here for coaching or anything, I'm just saying coaching, darts coaches in general, if you had anything to say to our viewers, would you say it's worth it to take up somebody and go and see somebody for darts coaching?
Oh, absolutely. Even as if you're a social level player, it's still worth just getting that little bit of guidance to make sure that what you're doing is actually correct. You don't have to aim for the stars and want to be an 80, 90, 100 average player. Even if you're a social player that just wants to hit a high 40 or a 50 average, social fun is a lot more fun when you're winning. So
yeah, I'll make you right there.
I'd highly advise it. And yeah, like you said, it's not about coming here. Any coach, the one thing I always like with coaching is you need to create a bond, which is why I didn't like the online stuff. I like feeling it, the look in the eyes, the proper discussion, one-on-one, and actually getting that bond where you trust someone. That helps their coaching go to another level, which helps your game go to another level again.
Yeah, well, it's been a pleasure for me to have you come here for coaching. I think me and you hit it off straight away. Now, you just got your new darts today. So is that why you're looking very pleased with yourself?
Yes, I am very pleased. So I've been throwing Damon Heta's number 3s for about a year, or a bit over a year. They've been the best dart that I've used, except the more I used them, the more the grip ran out. And towards the end of the season, I really started to... They're still the best dart I've thrown, and still to this point, but they just lost a bit of grip over the year, and they started to become a little bit harder to throw. So what I wanted was a dart the exact same shape and balance, but with more grip. And all of a sudden, Damon Heta's burst onto the scene with a new dart that's identical, except more grip, because he was chasing the same thing.
So that's the new one.
So this is the new one. I've got rid of his flights and stuff. I like the three ways. But very much shape and balance wise, it's basically identical to his threes. You can see he's got the circular grooves as grip now, which is also sandblasted in between for extra grip again. And they've got the Harrow's quick point on there, which is essentially a Swiss point. So my initial thought, as soon as I seen him come on the market, I had to have him because I knew I loved the shape. Damon Heta fan. And they, more importantly, they had more grip. So they ticked the boxes before I started throwing. Then I had a throw and they ticked more boxes. So I was pretty happy with them.
Well, let's see you in action with these then.
All right.
Excellent.
How do they feel?
They feel really good. And for me, because they're a new dart, I'm not overly worried about what I'm hitting. It's how they're flying and how they land in the board.
Or do they feel better than the last generation of them?
Yes, purely based on the grip. Balance and the weight and the shape, everything like that feels very, very similar. It's purely just that extra grip.
Nice. So what do you reckon, Dave? Do you reckon you'll be able to play with those?
I definitely think they will go close to my number one pair. They would definitely be my number one pair if it wasn't for those Q soles that fly so beautifully.
Well, this is the Q-Sol Glory, which has been repointed with Evo points, caliber note Evo points, and it's got this small, slim tri-flight from Condor, so Condor Axe tri-flight on there. Really, really nice that. So Dave's been, that's a new setup that Dave's just picking up again tonight.
So these for me feel really good, even though technically they're the opposite of what I would usually go for. Vince picked them out for me, said I would really like them and they'd fly well for me. So I gave them a go. Now my first look at them, I like a real grippy dart. So my first look with the micro grip on sort of made me think that that would be the issue, but they certainly just feel good, fly good. They fly consistent, so no complaints whatsoever.
Well, there you go, guys. So you've heard it now from somebody that actually goes or has been to darts coaching. and it's actually, it's the honest, I'll tell you, Dave's an honest guy, so it's just honest. And this is not just about, for me to say everybody should go to darts coaching. It's not about that. It's actually just to let people out there know if they are thinking of going, whether it works or it doesn't. So you have to hear it from other people, not just from me. So there you go, guys. That'll be the end of this one. So please hit the like button. Especially hit the subscribe button, because if you don't hit the subscribe button, we won't get to that magic 1,000. We're hoping to do it before Christmas. You know what's going to happen if you don't hit, especially the subscribe button, guys. They're coming round. So that's it, guys, for this time. Follow us through to the next one. Cheers.